thought it was love, but it was ooh. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Hey, I sung the fuck out that shit, dog. Like, hey, bro, if you ain't gonna do it with all your heart, what the fuck you doing it for? You dickhead. You heard me, dog. Like, hey, bro, go on my SoundCloud, man. Go on my YouTube account, man. I just came out of my Eat the Nine meditation session. So I'm feeling highly beautiful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know when your ass wake up and sometimes your ass lay back down right before you gotta go to work. Cause we never was supposed to go back to work, but you were supposed to go back to sleep because you were supposed to receive those downloads, bro. That information that only the divine can give you. Not no Google search, YouTube, Reddit, Quora, none of that shit. I mean, only the source can give you this information. And every time your ass went back to sleep, just to wake up to go to that job, and you went to that job instead of staying in that meditative state, you missed out on those downloads. Now, I'm not saying disrespect your fucking responsibilities and shit. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm actually saying is these fucking 9 to 5s and these people, corporations trying to turn us into a corpse was blocking you from receiving what you needed, your downloads. You understand what I'm saying? Because if we was being a brick like we was supposed to, each and every one of us are bricks. And if we come together, what we got? A building. You understand what I'm saying? Now we got somewhere to live and we can work in and thrive and shelter, etc. You feel me? But now, since a lot of my tribe and my Eat the Nine high vibrational people are waking up, man, each one teach one. We need each other, bro. Just like these people got, they had their white privilege. Now it's time for us to build and work on our Eat the Nine privilege, or you want to say our black privilege. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time for us to treat each other how they treated themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, they'll give their people's discounts and rig the system, tweak the system to make it seem like no stock or no numbers is fucked up. You know, we got to do the same thing as well, but without hurting ourselves, without cheating ourselves. We have to treat ourselves. We have to treat each other way more positive and way more loving. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that you want my vibration, and I know you ain't one of those rotten ass motherfucking black people, because there's a difference from Eat the Nine and black people. There's a difference. I know you're gonna be like, oh, here you go this shit, but there's a difference from Uncle Toms, Negroids, niggas, and black people, and Eat the Nine people, and melanin people, melanation. There's different. That's different consciousness. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show y'all the three basic levels of consciousness. Okay, you got, think about my hand right now as being a cloud, right? So I'm showing you this white cloud right now. My hand is making this cloud. All right, this is the first layer level of consciousness, which is the physical realm, right? Most people are still laying under that. They're still on the ground. You know, they still driving cars. Some of them ain't even get spaceships and airplanes yet. So when you go from AKA a caterpillar to a butterfly, AKA from a car to a jet or a spaceship or a plane, now you're going. Now you're starting to rise past that physical consciousness barrier. Now you're going into the mental barrier. There's a mental area where only those who have jets, spaceships, and planes that can rise at a higher elevation and proportion and have the right gas, aka the fruit, veggies, and herbs, so that they can stay on such a high vibration, meditation, sun gazing, etc. Boom. Now the more you start to put that pressure on that pedal, you dig? Now, this second cloud of consciousness, you are surpassing and rising. Now there's another cloud of consciousness. There's this cloud here, which is the spiritual cloud. They got this cloud here, which is the mental cloud, and then they got the lowest vibration of them all. These carnal desires, these materialistic people exist under the physical cloud. But once you surpass the physical cloud, then you're at the mental cloud, and then you're finally passing up the spiritual cloud. Now you are flying in the metaphysical cloud, the the quantum cloud. You understand? Now also, they are realms that are beyond the metaphysical and the quantum cloud, which is even higher clouds of elevation. But you got to continue to use that jet proportion and that pressurized life force essence from being on SR, being a Brahman. You understand what I'm saying? Of just respecting your life force essence and your vehicle, your temple, putting in the right gastrical gases so that they could go through the right gaskets mentally, physically, spiritually, and you could continuously rise. But see, what they want to do is they created a lot of all this advertisement, so your ass will see the advertisement and you just, I'm gonna stay on this plane of existence of consciousness. No, they are levels of consciousness that they do not want you to access. So your phone is gonna bombard you with advertisement and nasty pictures. They gonna have gang stalkers, random ass people coming around, small talk, bullshit ass talk. Let your distractions strengthen your concentration. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I just got out of a full, deep 2 hour meditative state, and I have retrained, retracted, abstracted so much diamonds from the ethers, the ether realms. Like there's realms to this shit, bro. Like the spirit, the soul is a pressurized gas, but if you break it down, it will go from spirit, mental to physical. But if you accumulate and marinate and pressurize all of those physical gases, the righteous ones, not the ones you're releasing because you bloated, but the righteous physical gases, which is AKA preserving your life force essence, what would now be going up your chakra, and it will be sitting into the new gasket, which is in your mind. And then once you pressurize that gas that's in your mind, your thoughts also with the physical plasma and gases, now you're going to pressurize and shoot up, and then you're going to go to the spiritual realm, okay? And if you continue to go up to the spiritual realm, now you got the ethers, and you understand what I'm saying? You got the metaphysical realm under the, you got the metaphysical realm under the ether realm. You understand what I'm saying? And the more and more you pulsate and you push up this energy, you are rising consciously to realms you may not even know have existed, bro. And you could say, "Oh, this nigga on drugs. Oh, this nigga." Just because your ass got drugged down to a low vibration, you ain't gonna drag us down with your bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I communicate with all the elements. I don't become ignorant to nothing. I communicate with all the elements: fire, water, earth. I communicate with the concrete. I communicate with the plants. I communicate with the trees, the seeds before I plant them. I communicate with the organic vibes, man, organically. I don't need, see, in order to call somebody in this realm of reality, you need a cell phone if you have not raised your telepathy to a certain state. You understand what I'm saying? Like, energy goes where attention flows, man. So the more you put down this fucking telephone and you pick up your telepathy and you work on that and you keep practicing that, the more you utilize your telekinesis, the more you utilize your teleportation, your levitation. All of these practices exist, but it takes the right amount of energy, focus, and gas to keep those cars running. You understand what I'm saying? Is this making sense to you? Because I know who it is making sense to, you know what I'm saying? And if it don't make sense, you could just throw me back my 2 chains, my 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to change nobody. But yeah, man, I'm just feeling beautiful right now. I gotta fucking take care of my hygiene and shit. Go brush my chops, wash my face. Just got up, but I was like, man, let me get this to my people. Let me get this to the people. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody, each one teach one. Somebody gonna pick this information up and gonna go further than what I did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been no hater. I won't ever be no hater. Because those who, the generations that's coming after me, better be better than me. You understand what I'm saying? Because the environment, the food, the technology, all that will be amplified and elevated and evolved by the time they start to step into this way of life, this lifestyle start to activate for them. You understand what I'm saying? So I guess you could say this is Eat the Nine Activation episode up 3. You know what I'm saying? Because my phone, bitch, always lying, talking about I ain't got no goddamn storage. When I got storage, but it won't let me combine these videos and make the edits and stuff that I want. So that's why I really don't be editing a lot of my videos and dropping informational clips with other people vouching off the information that I'm giving you. If I'm giving it to you, I'm giving it to you, bro. I don't get paid for lying, and I definitely don't get paid for wasting my time. So why would I? You know what I'm saying? But those who in my tribe and on this frequency, this vibration, respect and appreciate love. You know what I'm saying? If you want more content, more downloads, more high information like this, cash at me. $ 781 THEVBYZ. So I could sit more into my meditative state and my practices and the projects that I got going on and the actions that I'm dealing with, because I'm on the front line, bro. I'm on some Mr. Keep It Simple shit. I'm a frontline soldier right now, bitch. I'm out here like, most people would say I'm homeless. Bitch, I just don't live in a box. I'm living in the Most High's hands. I'm living in the Source hands. You understand what I'm saying? And my protection, God got his wings. God got his angels. The Source has its protectors. And whenever I go to sleep or I'm in certain places and there's danger around, there's these metaphysical, energetic intentional, spiritual, emotional, and also could be physical. There's these wings that come around me and wrap themselves around me, and I am protected from God's. I am protected with God's angels. I am protected with the wings of God. His wings are made of the hardest elements and the hardest materials that's even harder than steel. That's harder than anything. Harder than a goddamn alien ship that crashed down. These wings, these feathers have materials and minerals that are of the highest caliber of them all. And that's the reason why they want you to donate your blood, your sperm, and your plasma. You bastards, you got me fucked up. But those wings surround me. You understand what I'm saying? Protect me. You dig? It's like I remember I was going to I was shopping at this crystal shop. And I had explained to the owner of the crystal shop, I was like, man, I'm getting a lot of goddamn psychic attacks, even though she was on the same team as them. But you know, they got some motherfuckers that wish they was born black, that was white. Cause they know white people fucked up. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Maybe not all of them, but overall, they know they motherfucking nature is fucked up. Some of them don't want to be white, you know. But she had gave me some vital information, and she was like, just picture yourself surrounded by a golden egg. Close your eyes and see that you are surrounded by a golden egg. She was just teaching me some metaphysical shit. And I took that into consideration. And when I did that, it amplified my aura field. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do physical things to contribute to your aura field. You could do spiritual things and energetically, emotional, and mental things that would strengthen your aura field. No difference from if you watch goddamn Naruto, which is uh information that is real. They say fiction is more stranger than nonfiction, or have more truth than nonfiction, which is true. But cause every time they do all them hand symbols and shit, man, they are activating certain pressure points and shit. Cause it's no different when I see the witches and the warlocks be attacking me. They have activated and utilized and learned how to use that inner activation and send that energy manipulation through their fingers or through the evil eye. Like when people evil eye you, bro, that's no different from using genjutsu and shit. They got what they got ninjutsu, genjutsu, and the other jutsu. They got other jutsus too, but I'm just talking about the main three. Cause I think Rock Lee don't have genjutsu. But I know Itachi, he masters and he thrives in genjutsu, if I ain't tripping. Because with the genjutsus, uh, you either got the Sharingan or you got the Rinnegan. I think it's another one too. But what if you had all of those eyes? You know what I'm saying? AKA, we break it down into the clairvoyance, clairaudio, clairsentient, claircognizance, all of those different clair abilities. But in other terms, in other languages, and other cultures, they call it other things like nin, chi, chakra, life force essence. But all around the world, they have named these components in different elements. You understand what I'm saying? You understand and overstand and understand. Yeah, see me. And I'm back, baby. I'm back, baby. El Kami Ra Vabo, the God, is back. They've been trying to do these spells to keep me in my slumber, man, but I'm here, man. These witches and warlocks, because they don't do it in your face, man. See, they do it behind your back. If I'm gonna fucking do some jutsu, I'm gonna summon some shit, I'm gonna do it right in your motherfucking face. Blow your ass away, bitch. I ain't gonna do it behind your back. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me. I don't play them type of games. Unless she's unless she's, you know what I'm saying? What Ty Anthony said, uh we only both looking forward when I'm hitting it from the back. Hey, Ty Anthony, dog, if you still out there, bro, come back, bro. We need you to make some more music, dog. Like, come on, Toddy, dog. Come on, Toddy, dog. Where you at, bro? Matter of fact, I'm about to fucking I'm about to go on YouTube and message your ass. I hope you still get them notifications off of YouTube, dog. I'm gonna have to find your ass, Todd. Come back, bro. Get back on the mic, dog. You a fucking living legend, bro. But yeah, man, back to this shit. I'm gonna go ahead and end this fucking video because I'm about to bump my music. And I ain't gonna lie, dog. That fucking song go hard. I don't care what nobody say, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you was the real genuine person and you gave your love to an ain't shit motherfucker, you gonna vibe to that song. SoundCloud, YouTube. I think YouTube try to take it down. But SoundCloud and YouTube 781 a vibe. Love don't live here anymore. That's the EP, but the first song on that bitch, what I'm talking about, like, I felt good, dog. I made that bitch. I'm about to bump that bitch now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't need no validation and confirmation and affirmation from nobody. Back in the day, it did felt great and good getting it from people, but I done got to this point, like, if somebody give me a compliment or something, like, I'm like, okay, it's cool. Now, if I know you really on my vibe and you really rocking with me and you been consistent with me and I know you really fuck with me, I'm gonna take that shit like it's self-talk. But when I tell myself I'm proud of myself and I love myself and how beautiful I am, and I look in the mirror, you know what I'm saying, at my reflection, and I give gratitude and thanks and affirmations to myself, no outside validation or confirmation could amount to that shit. Like, literally. Not trying to be egotistical or arrogant, you know what I'm saying? But when you when you have been deprived from just the basics of love, companionship, you know what I'm saying, being treated like you're a human, even though we in spirit form, having a human experience, but you get what I'm saying. You dig? When you in this gang stalking, when you in the John Wick program, bro, it just make you feel like what SRBG said, man. It's like you don't even give a fuck about what anybody else gotta say because you done went through so much gaslight and manipulation and all type of other tactics that you only want that confirmation from yourself because you know it's you. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be mad at nobody but you if you make choices you don't like. You can't blame nobody else. You feel me? And that's one of the greatest uh accomplishments of being accountable. You know, And I ain't sitting here saying you gotta go and yell out on a loud scream or make YouTube videos about your world, your life, and the deepest things you have to confess to the world. That's between you and Source and God. Because a lot of motherfuckers on this realm of reality don't even have unconditional love for themselves. So how the fuck they gonna have unconditional love for you? We all fall. You know, I used to work at a lot of restaurants, and I always got to put my name on the high score. Like the owners or the workers that's still there 20, 30 years down the line, they're gonna be like, oh man, there was this one motherfucker, he used to work here, man. He was fired, dog. He was cool, dog. But you know, it just, hey, when you the greatest, dog, people gonna hate you. When they can't amount to you, you know what I'm saying? They gonna dead like you because they can't get like, yeah. But yeah, man, I don't want someone all braggadocious and shit like, hey, bitch, this just called self-love. What you say is braggadocious and arrogant. It's called self-love, bitch. It's a high level of love you ain't reached yet. Whore. Whore. You hear me? Whore. You hear me? But yeah, man, y'all have a positive, benevolent, respectful, self-love, self-caring, self-preservation, productive rotation. Cause this rotation is the greatest, and every rotation at the rat. You dug, you dig. Now pass me back my shovel and leave me a like if I kept your ass alive. If you vibing with the motherfucking video, all you gotta do is just drop a V in the comment section. You hear me? And if you really fucking with me and you got it, 50 cent, a dollar, $3, rank the dollar. You could cash at me, man. You know what I'm saying? This, hey, everything that y'all pouring to me, I'm bubbling, I'm marinating, and I'm bringing back more plates. So if you want to eat and you want to continue to eat more and more and more food, tell we don't even got to eat food no more. We got sensu beans. You're hungry, it's gone. You're fed for 10 days. It ain't gonna hurt you to cash at me a dollar, $3, $5, $10, $50, $100. You know what I'm saying? You making investments for yourself because I'm providing high levels of information. I know you're like, Vibe, but why you just don't put this shit in the books? Why you don't? I'm gonna be real. Everything on God's speed, but the way my life is, bro, my life is moving so fucking fast, and I got so much going on that on God's speed, you know. But right now, these are my audio books. Every video that I ever drop is an audio book because I don't even write music no more. Sometimes I may sit down and write a song, but everything is going so fast, man. Everything moving fast. I ain't gonna say everything is moving fast, but everything has evolved. You dig? So with that being said, I'm gonna stop being a motherfucking chatty patty and go take care of my hygiene, brush my chops, wash my face. Oh shit. I gotta fix that bitch. And I'ma holler at y'all, man. But first and foremost, I'm about to hit play on my motherfucking song and brush my chops and take care of that. And yeah, man. I wanna show appreciate love and give thanks to everybody. I might not mention your name, but you know in your motherfucking heart I fuck with you. But I'm about to go brush my chops, man. Oh, motherfucking aces.